This is for cows' udders. This is for cows' teats. Been rubbing it on the neck. Those 2 weeks are perfect, and then you're falling into that trap again. If you didn't know, you can eat bread and get absolutely shredded. We are heading in for fasted density for the first time, and we're going to see how it goes. Whew. Lads, what a way to start the day. And it's 10:30 in the morning. Legs and pull wrapped up. All in all, very happy with the session. The leg portion moved really well, and then upper body not quite maybe as good as it would be if it was fed, but never say never. I still did a really good session. All numbers across the board up. Straight in, adductor, line hamstring curl, better again than last week. RDL, a really good set, really happy with that. Leg press, tough, but better than last week. And then into back. Posed, and now out the gap. And the sun has just come out. What a great way to start the day. The neck is like on my mind. I don't know if you were watching yesterday's video, but I kind of strained the neck a small little bit. I've been on to Jonah, so I'm getting in with Jonah again very soon. Possibly not this week, but early next week. and we'll get in with him, making sure that we're open pretty much across the board and continuing to do that on the regular. So yeah, going to get home, get fucking freshened up. Post-workout will be going in. I am quite hungry, to be fair, right now. Obviously been up since 5 o'clock, you know. Trained now, cardio done. Man, I was just saying it to Keen a while ago, like, this morning's flow of work has been probably my most enjoyable morning of work in the last time I can remember. Like, it's just been absolutely unreal. Some of the messages that I've been getting, some of the check-ins that have rolled in, literally in unreal morning of work. It's put me in unbelievable form to go in there and train, and now I'm still in absolutely incredible form because the session is done and we still have a big day with a lot to do. Will this be ranked higher than the carrot cake yesterday? The carrot cake yesterday was beautiful, and we're going to definitely order another tub of it. I do have another sample of it. I have 2 samples of a lot of them to try more than once. So in the oats today, we're going to do the white chocolate hazelnut. Treating myself to a bueno. Just little things like this, lads. Like, another tip I can give you, you know, if you're getting sick of, which you shouldn't, you know, like, everything on the diet should be stuff that you don't get sick of if the diet is set up perfectly for you. But just little things like that, you know, like getting those perform samples. Big one that is going to go down, a big review, as I was saying to you last week, is that Dubai chocolate. The Dubai chocolate one. I obviously haven't had the chance to try Dubai chocolate, but it's definitely one that we're going to have to try if they do the samples of it. I'd never buy, well, I have done in the past, but since they brought out the samples, I've never bought like a tub without trying something. But yeah, is that going to rank higher than a carrot cake? I'm going to make it as a sludge. I'll stick it in the fridge. The oats have been in the fridge since early this morning. Post-workout, I did my usual since yesterday. My chicken, rice, pineapple, a little bit of veg. Absolutely delicious. It is 10 to 2. I am back on the laptop for the last couple hours. Day goes along pretty quick, you know. Had my post-workout, sat down for a few minutes, and then we were back to it. And obviously didn't do too many steps actually this morning on the walking pad, so my steps were a little bit lower. I didn't want to abuse the legs before going in for density, but it was a good session. I know I didn't record absolutely everything, you know, I was just in the zone. Obviously it was a fasted session, but it could be the way forward. It definitely could be the way forward for density as well, you know, as much as the schedule lines up. You know, I do have some client sessions coming up as well over the next couple of weeks that I'm working in and around as much as possible for them. I think it's invaluable being able to get in there and have that, you know, in-person experience with a lot of fellas as well. So we're going to be getting a lot of them in there. And again, the momentum is there. The momentum is really, really there, lads. Like, this is what this channel is for. And we're building it, you know, we're building momentum. I'm showing you the day to day to make it as easy as possible for you too. Obviously, as I say to you every single day, you know, it makes it easier for me, you know, you hold me accountable, but I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you to be able to do exactly what I'm doing, you know, and go through a dieting phase, you know, regardless if it's a prep or not a prep, it doesn't matter. It's the exact same principles for going through a diet. You know, a couple of months back, obviously we were in the gaining phase. We're going to be going through a reverse. Loads of different things that you can take away from it. And as always, like, do comment below if there's anything. Send me a message on Instagram. If there is something, you know, that you're struggling with at the moment, you want a little bit of help with, and stuff that I can talk about. It's the relatability for me, you know. Pretty much every client across the board that I work with is because of something that I relate to them for, and that's why they come to me, and that's why we get on so well together. Like, today has been, as I was saying, one of the best days of check-ins, one of the best days of just back and forths with clients all day, because I can relate to them, you know, and the struggles that they're having. We look at that, fix it, come back a week later, 2 weeks later, we're on the ball. You know, that kind of way. That's what coaching is all about. It's about taking someone from where they're currently at, where they're struggling with, that they can't get past continuously, tirelessly, are stuck in that position, fixing the issues, you know, looking at what they have been doing, what they've been trying to do, and then making the changes, letting the changes go to work, seeing the results happening, seeing things flow. And the better communication, the better trust that you put in me, the better trust I can put in you to actually do the plan, the better relationship we're going to have, the better results we're going to get as a whole. And that's what online coaching is fucking all about. And there's no better feeling than seeing results. There's no better feeling than seeing someone get a result, you know, or getting a message off someone saying, you know, this is this, or this is that. And fucking hell, it makes the job so rewarding. so rewarding, which is unreal. So white chocolate hazelnut is going to go down in a little while. I'm going to get back on to the walking pad. We have steps, a good few steps left to do today, which is absolutely fine. We've got loads of time left, but we don't want to be doing steps too late. I want to get an earlier night tonight. It was 12 o'clock getting to sleep last night, which was really late, and I was up 5 o'clock. Like, I was fresh out the bed. Cardio flew this morning. It was obviously only 30 minutes for density, but we'll be back doing 55 tomorrow, you know, so I want to be fresh for that. Smell test before we even fucking taste it, lad. It's a solid one. It's a long time since I had this. It's a very long time since I had this. They've done me. No, they haven't. 30 grams. 30 grams. Get a little bit of water in there. We're having a bueno. We're having a bueno. These, Dan loves these from Aldi. They're like fake buenos on a budget, lads. They, buenos used to be one of my kryptonites as well. I haven't had a bueno in years. Oh, no messing around, lads. No messing around. Sludge. Give you an update on how the fridge is looking. There's other bits in there as well. We've got all the veg, lettuce, pepper, onion, eggs, all the meat back there, kimchi, sauerkraut. That is another thing I meant to say as well. I put in a small bit of sauerkraut, and we're going to keep that consistent now. Both fermented foods, so that's just, again, the kimchi's been in for ages. The sauerkraut was in, but I just ran out. Very low calorie. Per 100 grams of this is 12 calories, and there's 600 grams in that whole jar, you know what I mean? So Jesus, the calories are going to be non-existent in what I'm having every day, but it's just enough. Same with the kimchi. You don't want to abuse the amount that you're having, not for the calories as such, but you only need a certain amount of kimchi every single day to get what you need from it. And then over here we have the pineapple slices. Beetroot is another part of it. Obviously these fellas from Aldi. That's pretty much it. Which one will we have today? Essential. Right, I have my oats, 80 grams of oats today, and we have the 250 grams of berries. I do make my sludge a little bit more watery compared to what I did before when I was having hot oats, just for it to go a little bit further now over the thicker oats, I suppose you could say. So that's just another little tip for you. Small little bit. Get the last little bit, and we'll do it before salt and cinnamon goes in. White chocolate hazelnut, lads. I haven't had it in months. Very, very good. It is very, very hazelnutty. Not quite carrot cake. I'm going to put that out there. I know there's obviously a lot of people who don't like carrot cake. I haven't had it in a long time, but I'm a carrot cake fiend, lad. Absolutely love it. Like anything, of course, to do with cinnamon. I'm pretty sure there's cinnamon in carrot cake. I am a man for. So this is going to rank below, I already know, the carrot cake. Definitely. With the oats, with the fruit, salt and cinnamon on top. Of course I did that. I can't be left to do anything. You saw what it looked like. White chocolate hazelnut, per form. Where does it rank? Obviously bear in mind where we're currently at. Under 11 weeks out from stage. I'm going to like a lot of these things, you know, but this, from what I remember, was also very nice when I was peak gain phase. Okay, so what we're going to give it, let me spend a little second here. We're going to be safe, an 8.2. 8.2. I know that's quite low compared to yesterday's review of the carrot cake, but for me personally, it doesn't come quite close to the carrot cake. Definitely not. It's getting an 8.2. I'm going to enjoy this bowl of oats, and then we're going to be hitting the road. Lad. Where to? You'll just have to wait and see. We're back out at the Creative Studio for the evening. For the evening?
About 30 minutes and we're out that door again.
30 minutes. Do you want a Monster or not?
Fucking hell is you ordering?
Another one. I'll take it home.
Oh, no, I'll take it. Which one do you want?
Stack it up. I was hoping I'd have this one.
Okay, I'll go for one.
Do you want this one?
No, I don't mind. Do you want a beer?
You get everything out here, lads. Beer. That's clean now. That's looking clean. We're going even higher tech now this evening. Right, we're going to crack on. I won't waste too much of the man's time. We're doing more short form content for Instagram this evening. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, because there's multiple people on here, to be fair, who are subscribed, multiple people who aren't subscribed that don't follow me over on Instagram. So get on over there and check out what myself and Donna are working on now this evening. How have you been anyway? Absolutely flat. How's
busy now, yeah.
How's business now since you opened the studio, and how are you fixed? Come in there, come in a little bit. You're very dark behind that light. Put the light in yourself for a minute.
Oh, well, yeah. Go on.
Tell us what the story is. Introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do?
Like a serious introduction, do you want me to take the piss?
Raw vlogging.
Yeah, no, so creative Dan, working with Massy for what, 4 years now? Kind of through your different ventures.
Yeah, I suppose.
4 years, yeah. I'd say it was about 4 years ago we did Jamie's photo shoot, wasn't it?
Something like that. Danielle's photo shoot was the first video you did. No.
That was BTS video, yeah, that was about 4 years ago.
BTS video.
Yeah, so I'm working with Massy for about 4 years. Back when I had a Canon M50 and a dream. And, you know, sticking with the people that stuck with you at the start has got me to this position now. So, like, delighted to open my own studio, have a setup like this where Massy can just literally ball in, say what he needs to say, and then he leaves again and goes back to coaching, which is what he's doing. So, what else running over me? I don't really know what I'm saying.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, anyway, so yeah, this is the studio. It's just something that I worked hard for, and it's open now and it's going quite well. Just to give an example on a day, I presume, like this morning I had Shannon in doing content. Then I had another lad called Dara. He works with a lot of teams on the place, doing content. Now Massy's in, so meeting the demand, supplying the demand that's needed is what I'm trying to do now, Reese. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, if you want to see what he actually does, the work he does. What is it? At Creative Don. No, underscore.
No, it's at the Creative Don underscore. But the only thing is, though, I only put up photo shoots.
Yeah, he does everything.
Actually, on the studio page, have you opened that?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the studio page, the Creative Studio underscore LK, because someone took, I said this in the last vlog,
yeah, you did.
Still annoying me. Someone took the Creative Studio underscore name already. And I'm offering big money for it, so if he wants to make a few quid, I'll buy it. Cash.
He's probably watching this video now laughing at you. Are the ones that are going to be in shape for summer. There's ways around cravings and ways that I've learnt as the years have gone along. Different sort of traffic on the way home tonight. 5:30. Good productive session with Don. In and out job, nice and quick. Home now for fucking more food. You know you can eat bread, lads, and get absolutely shredded. If you didn't know you can eat bread and get absolutely shredded, you're probably being coached or following the wrong people. And you need to be following what I'm doing. 4 slices of white, Be Good 60 calorie bread. That bread is loyal. The daily, not only on rest days anymore, the daily omelette. Bash. I know what you're thinking, dirty bastard. Everything's a little bit burnt, but that's the omelette and toast for the evening, lads. Absolutely delicious. I like having this like a little bit later in the day now. Some days not. Japanese peppermint oil. This is for cows' udders. This is for cows' teats. You buy this in the vets, where you buy like medicine for animals, right? This is something that I was put on a good while ago, to be fair, and just been rubbing it on the neck a couple of times between this morning, because I forgot about it last night, between this morning and I've only done it twice today, to be fair, but I was doing it on like a load of the muscles on the body over the last couple of months. I haven't done it recently now, but it's like kind of like a pepperminty. It's strong. Like you don't want to be touching this off your bollocks. You don't want to be touching it off your eyes. Like wash your hands straight away. It's like a very strong, deep heat, you could say. Like this is going to get really hot now in a few minutes. But I'm hoping it'll just fix the neck. Obviously, we did have a productive session today. But when you have something like that, like in the neck or anywhere, you're just really thinking about it for the whole session. You know that kind of way? Like being wary of it, that you're just going to fuck it even more. So I'm just going to get that in. We're taking recovery to the next level on prep, lads. We're taking recovery to the next level.
It gets to like 2 week mark. I hit a certain body weight,
Yeah.
And then I get a fluctuation.
Those 2 weeks are perfect, and then you're falling into that trap again. You know what I mean? It's just the frustration of it that just kills you. And it's over and over again. It's like a constant circle that you're going around in this. Because you know what it is? It's absolutely draining. Absolutely gasping, lad. It is kind of late, but needs must. I've got dinner on the cards. Turkey burgers, rice, salad. There's a bloody drying machine going. The blower is going. A big tip I can give for you with meal prepping. Alright, this is my dinner tonight. It's also a meal for tomorrow when I hit the road. A meal that I don't have to worry about making. It's just doubling up the food, and it's a big tip I can give you. I do apologise, these days are super repetitive, but it's what's allowing us to do what we do, so we're going to continue doing it. And if you enjoy it, drop the video a like. As always, lads, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you playing at? Subscribe. Creamy's cooking, lovely hot cup of tea. We've got ginger train and show day. I'm watching a good few like show day kind of stuff and bits, like even old ones, especially because Danielle isn't here. If Danielle was here, we'd be watching Chicago Fire right now. That's what we're on. We like all those, like anything to do with like crime and all that kind of shit, all that kind of stuff. Whatever it is you're doing, I hope you're having a good time doing it, and I'll see you tomorrow.